There we go.
One of these days, it might be fun to just do it on the couch, so we're comfortable.
Uh-huh.
Okay, well, that's, oh God, I just stepped right on there. I'm so sorry. How are we doing here? The light is in the main frame. So let me move the camera a little bit down.
Finally got smart. Went out and bought a new pair of earbuds, so I never separate them from the bag.
Oh,
Always
okay.
have a pair with me.
That's good.
Yeah, it'll be better.
Let's see if this looks better. Yeah, that's clear. Okay. Yeah, that glare from the window. I couldn't figure out. Maybe I just natural light then. Okay, that's fine. How about that?
Yeah.
And of course, we're going to take a picture. Video. So,
Yeah. That's
hi, it's April 11th, and Art and I are doing double duty today. We're doing a podcast with my ex-roommate and famous comic Nick Gaza out of Chicago, and we're also doing a show tonight. There's Art.
chewing, as
Yes,
usual.
chewing, and he is. We're doing a show tonight up at Oceans 5 in Gig Harbor, and I'd invite you, but it's sold out. So that'll be a lot of fun. We'll try to get some pictures for that for our website and for which is stopmeifivehheardthis.com, and for our Facebook page, which is our Art and Susan podcast. And we're all over the place. We're on YouTube now. Yay! All right, stay tuned. Bye. Always me.
Okay, I was going to check your batteries.
Oh yeah, because I have batteries.
And you wait. You have to wait.
Have to wait. Okay. I'm not videoing.
Okay.
I'm just taking a picture. And of course, we have to take a picture of the spread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Food comes with our podcast.
Oh, this cheese is Italian truffle.
Bueno.
So you might try that. There was a guy at New Season at TJ's yesterday. Who was his daughter goes, you see it? You see what it? You know, she says, this little girl. She goes, there, it's up there. And he says, you see Italian truffle cheese? She went, yes, I see it. And so I went, well, that sounds good. And I said, oh my gosh, that sounds so good. He's like, is it delicious? And he looked and he goes, what?
What do you mean, what?
I know, I'm standing right there. He says, what? He looked at me like I was like I was just scum.
God,
I
right.
said, well, the cheese sounds good.
Yeah. Oh God, some people. How dare you speak to me directly?
I know. I'm sorry. This is my store. Is it not my store? Can we move this so it doesn't rattle? What's that for?
One's for the set the phone on, but
Okay, so we have to put our earbuds in.
yeah, that's what it's for. Here, you put the phone on this then.
And you're gonna.
Because you put it right on the table, it makes a hum.
It does.
Mhm.
Here, I can put it there. I can put it on this. Don't. I'll just put it on this. Okay.
Yeah, you don't want this
No,
one.
that's fine. And then switch that. And then this goes on the right. So what I was thinking today is after we get done,
Yeah.
why don't you run home and, do what you need to do, and I can meet you at 2:00 over at Jansen Beach. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Or did you want to leave right from here? She said that gets us up
We
there.
got lots of time in between, don't we?
Yeah, that's a
Is this
lot.
the copy of this thing? Okay. I was thinking maybe it's, by the time we get done here, I would go over to New Seasons.
Okay.
If there's anything you want to bring on a trip, to snack.
Oh, I've got snacks here, but yeah.
Uh-huh.
But I also just I'd have to get ready and then
Yeah, right, yeah.
and get my makeup on, and then and you don't want to drive me all the way back to St. John's when we're done.
Doesn't matter. I mean,
Well, it does to me. So I mean, I can still, we can park it, we can park it over at
Oh, okay.
Jansen Beach. And
Well, yeah, we would be over there then. If
is that okay with you?
that works for me.
Yeah, I think that would be good. That way I'll have time to cramp. You know, when you look at your earbuds and there's crust on them, and you kind of go, oh, sweet mother of God.
Yeah,
What
no,
the hell is that? That's just living in my ear. Oh, did you see that article about the gal who went in for an infection in her eye and found out there was 4 bees living in her fucking eye? How the fuck do you miss that? How do you miss that?
Yeah, right, yeah.
She's hospitalized, a 29-year-old. Hello, Melinda. Really? She's Taiwanese. She had bees living in her eye. Okay. we're gonna
That's how
talk
the
about that.
picture-
We're gonna talk about that.
Yeah, that's. Okay.
I can hear you. Can you
Can I
hear
hear
me?
you?
Can you hear me now?
Mhm.
I can hear mine. I can hear me in mine.
Yes, I can hear you just fine, and you can hear on the bed.
Yeah. Do we want to call Catherine?
Let's call Catherine, make sure everything's operating the way it's supposed to.
Um, Audio. Oh, that's nice. I can hear that in my ear. Thank you very much. What a dick. You're such a boy.
Well, I can hear the ring.
Hi.
Oh,
Oh, she's loud.
Oh, this is working.
Hi, we're calling you to make sure that it works.
Yeah.
No,
No,
we need to hear, we just need to hear
No,
your phone.
we just need to hear that you're coming over the phone and it's coming into our little device, and it seems to be, so, yeah.
Are you on speaker right now? Why don't you
Oh,
take
try-
it off?
Try taking it off for a second, yeah. Yeah, right into the mouth.
Okay,
We're
right.
just talking about the bees living in a woman's eye.
Did you see that with a woman just in Taiwan? She's 29 years old. She went in because her eye was swollen up and she was hospitalized. There's 4 bees living in her eye.
Or little teeny bees. Bees.
Bees.
Yeah, I
Hello.
know. And I should not notice.
Yeah, I know it.
I get a grain of salt in my eye and
I know. If I
baby.
get an eyelash in my eye, I'm just like, I need a hospital. It is. We should do a segment of let's
Oh,
call
it's on
Catherine.
Facebook. I don't see how it could be fake.
Let's call Catherine and clear this up. That's what we're gonna have we're gonna have a segment where we call Catherine and clear shit up.
Those are you think. Snopes is the human.
Yeah, we can do fact check with Catherine Ross.
How do you feel?
Right, well, or just, you can read the fact check of the day.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, which would probably take a whole hour.
Mhm.
Because you keep, every time he takes a breath, he's lying. So anyway, well, this is good. I think we're okay.
Yeah, I think we've got it.
That's good. Let us, thank you very much. I'm gonna come to you for a haircut again soon. All right, honey? I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
Try that. Oh my God.
Oh, yes, I have already. It
Have
is
you?
good,
Oh
yeah.
my God.
Yeah, it's really good.
Okay, I want to just put some notes down for you. This Nick is,
That's not the time. Oh, yeah, I was gonna set a time. Phone grabs a time keeper.
drummer since he was 3. He played with, he got to drum with Muddy Waters when he was a
Wow.
little kid.
Yeah.
His mother's a singer, a jazz singer, and didn't start singing jazz until she was well into her late 50s. She's 10 years older than me, so I'm 67, she's 77. She's been singing just for the last 20 years, maybe, or 15 years.
Uh-huh.
She's a really good singer. His sister's a singer and has recorded. His brother's an asshole, but a rich one.
Mm.
His dad was either chief of D's or was a detective. I've told you that story. And he shot somebody
Oh, yeah, right.
in his living room.
Yeah, that's right.
You can ask him about that, because you can say,
Yeah.
Susan told me your dad had to you guys got robbed and your dad had to respond to his own home. You can say that, and he can tell the story. So
Right.
like if you were too. And then
Your dad's a murderer, right?
no, he's an artist and a really good one. And Catholic school. And he produces shows in East Chicago. And he did like 3 Malcolm in the Middles, and he did this one with Martin Short and Eugene Levy, which was a short movie for the Bouchard Gardens in Vancouver,
Oh, yeah.
where he played a genie.
Uh-huh.
And,
Like it, as in coming out of the bottle,
yeah,
Gene?
I think he was a genie coming out of the bottle.
Uh-huh.
And I had a lot of fun with those guys. We can talk about that. He has some great stories. They had him sitting in this pool of water, in this little pool of water, for like 7 hours. And his balls were like shriveled because they kept getting the shot wrong.
Oh, God.
And then at the end of this shoot, about probably 2 weeks after it ended, the producer called and said, "We need you to come back in." And I think it was for that shot. And he says, there was a hair on the lens.
Oh, Jesus.
And we didn't get it. And he said, it was probably my pubic hair. And the guy goes, well, can you come in? He says, I can come back for $25,000.
That's great.
And this guy was what? Because you guys had me sitting in that fucking pool for 7.5 hours.
Uh-huh.
It's gonna cost you $25,000. It's not my problem. Somebody put their fucking hair on.
Yeah. Right.
Anyway, it's a great story. I'm gonna play a game with him called "What Happened to My."
What happened to my blank?
Yeah, because we lived together for 6 years,
Oh.
and there's shit missing. Hi, honey. Are you gonna sleep through the whole show? You had a big morning. She got me up at 5:30 this morning. Come here, be nice.
Come on.
I wanted to go outside, and I said, "You're going outside?" She's
Uh-huh.
going outside. I said, "Go back to bed." You just don't stay up because she wants to go back to bed.
Mm-hmm.
She was out there for 2.5 hours this morning.
Oh.
She came in the door just cranking at me. You were cranking at me, weren't you? Yes, you were. You're smart as a whip, though. You know what's going on. All right. Okay, so
Show you this picture of the dog, the latest dog that her friend Allison tried to get us bite on.
The strawberries are really good, by the way.
Ooh, cool.
I just had breakfast, but, me and fruit. Me and fruit. Did you find it?
Yeah, no, that's okay.
What do you think? Did you like it? You like the dog?
Oh, it was beautiful. Tugged at the heartstrings,
Yeah.
but there's no way either one of us are ready for a dog yet. Not yet.
It's hard to replace the one.
Yeah, you
so
can.
much.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, especially, it was like, it looked identical to Dottie when she was that age.
You
It
can't
was
do
the
that.
same
I
dog.
know, you can't
It
do
it was
that.
the same markings, the
You have to
same
get a completely
eyes,
different
same
looking.
soulful eyes. Both of us went, oh.
I know. I know. It's, you just can't,
No, you can't compare. It wouldn't be fair to that dog.
you'd have to get something
Because it would never be
completely
Dottie.
different.
Yeah.
Like a cocker spaniel. You have to get something different.
Yes.
I
Right.
think.
Hmm. Are we going?
Is it 11? Oh, yeah. We are.
No, are we recording it there?
Yeah, we were. Hi. How are you?
Everybody.
I forgot we were recording. I get up, let the cat out, and stuff like that. Oh, look at how big I'm looking today. That's nice.
There's a light right behind my head.
Okay. How can
Oh.
I know. It shouldn't be that bad, but it is.
I'm just
Yeah.
looking forward like this.
Yeah, you look a little saint-like. You do.
Nothing we can do about it. I can't
Hey,
help
did you
that.
hear that the Benedict, Pope Benedict, the guy who's in retirement,
Came out. And
came
said,
out, yeah, and said he blamed the sexual abuse by priests.
Look at all of this.
How are you?
It's good.
You doing pretty good today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking forward to driving up to Gig Harbor today for
Yeah.
a show.
Yeah, we're taking, stop me if I've heard this, on the road today, kind of, but we're just gonna do stand-up.
Yes,
But Art and I
but I'm gonna sell the t-shirts.
I'm gonna sell my bags.
Yep.
And hopefully we'll clean up.
Yeah.
So, but it sounded sold out, so that's good.
It should be a fun show. It should be good.
It's raining though, but
Yeah, whatever. It's Gig Harbor. It's the Olympic Peninsula. It's the rainy. I don't know what's raining.
it's raining.
It's raining
Yeah.
something or other
Yeah.
somewhere.
So do you have every morning when I get up, I look for that one article that makes me feel like I'm not so bad. Everything's okay. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Today was the gal in Thailand, the Taiwanese gal
Yep.
who she went to the hospital. She had an eye infection.
Right.
And they found bees in her eye.
Bees.
Oh my God.
I mean, come on.
Bees.
You didn't notice?
I mean, how small were those bees?
Uh-huh. How big was her eye? Could be that.
And what was she looking at? That bees.
She must live with a lot of just eye pain all the time, and this just seemed.
Well, her eyes swelled shut, and when they opened it, they found these bees.
Oh man!
Can you imagine having some? I know, it's like when they pulled something out of somebody's ear. And they go, "You have a twin."
Or when they say every person eats like 15 spiders in their sleep at night. You've heard that, right?
God, no.
I don't know what the number is, but supposedly they crawl in your mouth and eat them. And that can't, I know that's not true because I read that once and I've since, I wire my jaw shut every night with screws.
I'm just not,
I don't think that's true. How do they know that? How could they possibly?
I know, how could they possibly
It's like, how do they know dogs are colorblind kind of a thing? You know, come on.
And who's testing dog food and cat food from human food?
Eat the red one.
That's
Eat the red one.
That's a letterman thing. But
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I check my bag every night.
For spiders?
I check for bugs of any kind.
Oh yeah, that's
you
good.
know,
That's good
just
policy.
because. Well, I have had ants, and I'm now charging them rent, and those little fuckers have not shown up now. No, I mean, I've had this infestation, and it's gotten worse since it's gotten warmer. But it's been all winter, and I've scrubbed, and I've gotten, bought the mint oil and put it in water.
You know what, though?
atomized.
There's nothing you can do. If there's a colony of them, it can be as wide as a whole neighborhood.
It is.
That's how big
My
those
neighbor
things
has
get.
them on
Right.
both sides. And I went to Ace the other day and bought this,
Right.
ant stuff.
Right, the little traps.
Yeah, little
That
traps.
eat the stuff and bring it back.
And this sweet little millennial, I probably told the story before. She
Not
said,
me.
she goes, are you going to kill them?
Oh, God.
No,
No.
this is to just invite them in.
I'm going to
and
bring
help-
them here.
Yeah, I just want to bring them in and invite them and give them I said little beds. I go, yeah, I'm going to kill them. And she goes,
Oh, God.
well, do you have to kill them? I said, you don't own a home, do you? I said, yes, I have to kill them. God damn it.
Keep talking.
I have to kill
I
them.
might have to kill you.
And when you grow up and things crow on you,
Oh, Jesus.
and I almost said, oh, there's something. Oh, look at your hair. Oh, go like this. Because Tinder went,
You remember the first place that Dan Dupre and I had an apartment when I first started comedy? It was a basement apartment in a garage. And the windows to the bedroom were not really windows. It was just plastic, sort of taped up over the window.
Right.
And there was a big wood pile outside the window.
Oh,
Every night, big wood spiders. The
those are
size of a
so
$50.
scary.
Yeah. And they would, I remember one night it skittered across my neck in the dark, and I stand up, I wake up, hey, I'm standing in my bed. I didn't know that.
I know.
And the lights are on, just that's how quickly I reacted. And of course, they just go into another dimension. They just disappear. You
I
can
know.
rip all the sheets off your bed. You
Oh,
can turn the furniture
Frightening.
upside down, furniture, and you'll never find that spider until you go back to sleep.
It's like Dwight's bed, right?
Yeah, he doesn't think about spiders.
Yeah, you just think about, you kill a spider, but you can't find the body, and that's 2 hours. And
Paranoia.
like you'll never get back. It's just, walking around the house with the dead body. I know, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. But I had that years ago when I was a scully up at White Camp, up at Longview White Camp,
Right.
Spirit Lake. Our cabin was way up on this hill. It was an old hunter cabin. It was just this little tiny little place.
Right.
But we had mice and shrews. And
Mice and shrews.
Yeah, these little shrews are a little smaller than mice, but they bite.
Oh.
And the mice and in the walls and stuff, and you hear them at night. And we couldn't take any food in there at all. Nothing.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's
no
what
food.
you're asking for.
But they've been there forever. They had their kids and everybody else, and there's generations living in the stupid cabin walls, and it was a log cabin, and there was all these little, and at night they would drop on my head, and drop on my face, and drop on, and it's just like, okay, and that's to this day I sleep like this. I have my covers completely over my head.
Oh yeah.
Just from that,
right.
those, I was gonna go home. I was just gonna go home. I was not gonna put up with this. I'm going home.
Yeah.
And I thought, no. But just every night, where are they?
Oh no, yeah,
Where
you can't sleep.
Yeah,
That was the last time I ever stayed at a Boy Scout camp with my son. I
Boy
slept
Scout.
overnight at
Boy
his
Scout.
Boy Scout camp in a little wooden shack that I had all to myself, but there were like holes in the floor and the walls, and you could see the spiders lurking in every direction. They were everywhere, just lurking, just waiting for me to shut the lights off. They do. They scheme. They go, oh. They start measuring the distance between where they are and where your neck is. And the lights go out and they start their journey. And I didn't sleep. Same thing. I had a hoodie that's tied up as tight as I could to the size of like a grapefruit over my face. And I was in a big mummified sleeping bag. I didn't sleep 2 hours that night.
No.
There's no way I could sleep with that. It's
I
just
know.
like,
Ugh, there they are.
yeah, you're just a spider trap at that point. You're bait.
You can almost hear them laughing at you. We got them.
Yeah,
Anyway,
we've been waiting.
well, we're
for
gonna
this.
get ready to call Nick.
Yeah, it's time.
So we're gonna
Okay. We're gonna
stick
talk to you.
around. You're gonna enjoy my buddy Nick Gaza.
Yeah, hang on now. Oh, that was cool. That was on your phone, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
that was on my phone. And
Time to call our guest, Nick Gaza here on Stop Me If I've Heard This.
So yes.
Right.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Let me just text the guy who just.
Oh, you got somebody trying to reach you?
Yeah,
at
I don't
11
want him to call back.
That's good. Hey, you know what I've noticed? Nobody's on the fence about black licorice or Miracle Whip.
Nobody's on the fence. I hate black licorice.
See, that's what I'm saying. Nobody says it's okay. I don't mind it. Sometimes I do. No, people hate black licorice. I love black licorice.
What brought this up?
I don't know. It's just something I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
Same with Miracle Whip. Nobody likes whip. Does anybody like Miracle Whip?
I did for years. I did, but
It's like taking mayonnaise and stirring in some sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, thank you.
Yeah, it is.
It's like sticking your finger down your throat. It's adult epicat.
It is. It's but I remember because I think they used to use it when I was a kid at the Michael Bus counter, lunch counter.
Okay.
At the Michael Bus store in Longview, Washington, and I always wanted their tuna salad because it tasted different than my mom's. The tuna fish.
Had the Miracle Whip?
It probably had, and it had. I'm sure it had Miracle Whip. So.
If you don't mind, like sweet relish in a tuna fish, that's okay. Keep that Miracle Whip stuff.
Okay, then
Those were things I wanted to talk about in case we had a moment where we had nothing going on.
So
Here we go.
I leave the speaker.
Good, yes, right. Here we go. It's going to be the shortest podcast in the history.
We were wondering if we were going to answer the phone. I almost said, he's on the toilet. But I know that doesn't stop yet. That's the Oval Office.
How are you feeling? Are you feeling better than the other day?
No, we'll just go get your doggies. We'll hang on.
Oh, there's plenty of stuff we can
We gotta burn an hour.
talk about. Let's just have it be silent.
I know.
See how long we can tax people's patience.
Let's hold our breath. We're gonna hold our breath.
A breath holding contest on a podcast. What a good idea.
Right. Do you need coffee or anything?
Oh, good.
No. Do you have anything to drink? Do you want to get something? Yeah. He's got 2 babies.
I got a call this morning, as long as we're stalling here.
Yeah.
From a guy saying, what did you want? It was on Catherine's phone. I answered it. I said, this is Catherine's phone. This is Art speaking. Can I help you? He said, what did you want? I go, what? Yes, you just called me. What did you want? I go, no, I didn't call you. You sure it wasn't somebody else? No, it was this phone. You called me.
Oh my God.
No,
I know, why do people have to be so rude?
I know, it's like, you called me. Why don't you tell me who you are? We'll go from there.
Maybe it was a butt dialer, and maybe it was, maybe Catherine did call him, but you don't know.
Like
that.
I said, maybe did she call you the night before and it just showed up? No, it just happened just now. I go, look, I've been sitting here by this phone for about an hour now. Nobody's touched it. Well, okay. It's like I had to prove myself to this random stranger.
I know, it's crazy. So Nikki, are you ready to go? Are the puppies in and everybody's good? Alrighty, that's fine.
Got to get the horses in the barn.
I don't know if they're getting that. I don't think they're getting that weather. They're getting, the Midwest.
Oh yeah, the Midwest.
Big cyclone.
Mid-April.
You're not getting it, right?
Wow.
You're south of the lake, right? That's okay.
Yeah, we gotta.
I try to lock my cat out, but she'll make noise here in a few minutes. She gives me all kinds of help. So
So,
I want to introduce our guest
that's a good
to
idea. Yeah, why not?
Nick Gaza.
Never
Nick
been
Gaza
tried.
is an actor, but he's first of all a comedian and a really great comedian. I think he's celebrating his. You're in it 30 years now. 33. Oh, it's
yeah.
your Jesus year. So 33 years, yeah. I thought I had more years on you than that, but I don't. I mean, age-wise I do, but comedy-wise I do. Huh? So, well, don't go to any Last Suppers. I would avoid that. So Nick is Nick grew up in a little place called East Chicago, Indiana.
Did you properly say his name?
Nick Gaza.
Let's just be sure about that.
It's not Gaza. He gets called Gaza all the time. How
Oh,
many
he must
times
live
you
with
get
that,
Gaza? Oh, because I've never called you Gaza. I've always called you Gaza.
You do give in after a while, because anytime I say I'm Art, people go, Mark? And I get to the, like at counters at the Starbucks, I'll go, you know what? You're right. I'm wrong. Let's go with Mark.
I'm Mark today. Yeah, I'm Mark. So, yeah, no, exactly.
Right.
Exactly. So we had a Nick. Nick is Nick. He went to Catholic school, right? He went to Catholic school. 12 years of Catholic
Wow,
school.
that's
Yeah.
a lot of training.
But Nick grew up with drumsticks in his hand. He started drumming when you were 3, didn't you? Weren't you about 3 years old?
Wow.
Right. And you
How
played,
cool.
but you used to tell me these great stories. Oh, and by the way, just for our listeners, Nick and I were roommates in LA for about 6 years. Shut up. I think it was 91 to 96. You were 10, so you had a really bad 10-year-old year. 10 is pretty
That's
good.
pretty much when you peak, isn't it?
So I think, and you have an older brother and a younger sister, and your mother is a jazz singer, and you're a drummer and an artist. He's an artist. He started.
Wow.
You didn't start painting until you were in California, though, right? And he's really good. He's really good. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah, but she used to take you to the jazz club so you can hear the drummers. And you were Catholic.
Yeah. They get some blues going on in South Side Chicago, I'm guessing.
Right.
Wow.
I love Maryland. Little kid. It was a little kid. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
And give the drummer a chance to rest.
Wow. Wow.
Wow. Didn't, that's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah, what an amazing thing. When you were 10, right?
But you had that experience too. One of the stories Nick told me too, and his mother is just, she's just wonderful. I just adore her. She used to arrive with a good balloon from Chicago
Oh.
in a suitcase.
That's lovable.
But she used to tell me, because they lived in this, and I'm going to say, and please don't take offense, but East Chicago, Indiana is a fucking hellhole. I mean, it's just
rough.
it's just an industrial city.
Yeah.
I mean, right, Nick?
All right.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's a good thing. Yeah.
Right. There was economic equality on the See, I think that's just great. I think that's really cool. When I saw it was later on. No. But what I'm saying is that his mom used to tell me that she says I used to go to the library and check out pieces of artwork, and bring it home. And they could rent artwork.
Wow.
And she could bring it home, and then they'd study it. I mean, who does that? I think I thought that was the coolest.
That's really, you think that has something to do with your painting background? I'll turn it into a
that's
portrait
not
artist.
nice. But anyway, right. But you got to see this beautiful art, though. I think that's just great.
You end up with like a Dr. Seuss stack of televisions.
And you still had the rabbit ears. You still had to
Oh, you have weeks. Yeah, right.
That's hysterical.
Early remote control.
Nick did the greatest painting of his dad. It was one of the first ones that I absolutely loved. And it was kind of a multimedia. He painted his dad in the bathtub smoking a cigar, and then actually hung a shower curtain, a physical shower curtain, across the painting.
Oh, God, yeah.
It's like, oh my God, it's so great. But But right. Pop into, it was just great. And Nick looks a lot like his dad. He has his mom, but he looks a lot like, yeah, you look a lot like him. Which brings us to the next, I was, I've been telling Art and Nick stories for so long, that he feels like, we're buddies now. But, because I was going to play a game with you about, because when I moved out, it's like, I'm going to ask Nick, okay, where's my shit? But we won't do that. But I was always losing stuff. Yeah, I don't do that anymore. But so when I met Nick, I didn't know this for a really long time. But Nick's dad, was he chief of D's or was he a detective?
Oh my God, that sounds like a dangerous job. Wow, really?
Yeah, tell that story. That's really an interesting story. This is one of the things, when I went to visit, it's the first thing they showed me was bullet holes in the dining table.
Oh my God, tell us. Yeah, that sounds like a story.
What happened?
Jeez, I don't want to hear that.
Oh my God. That must have scared the hell out of you.
Yeah. I think I've heard that. Come on, I've watched cop shows.
That used to be the day. Yeah.
Just the physics of it. Smile.
I am getting busy, Daddy.
You mind? Trying to concentrate.
That is hysterical. So, oh, right.
Wow.
Well,
Mm.
I'd buy you a fly.
And the horse couldn't make enough money, so they had to sell hot dogs? Is that what it is?
She was a lady of the evening.
Yeah, right. The lady of the evenings can. You're pretty.
It's so rude. Oh my God. I love this story though. Keep going.
Wow. Mm-hmm.
No kidding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no shit. I bet he was the first cop to get there. Oh no. They're
Ooh.
armed.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah. And they don't hear him. They don't hear him, right? Okay.
Ah, okay. Right. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Oh my God. He.
The guy he shot is gone. The guy he shot is gone? Oh.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yee.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Well, and it's a cockpit is in his own chair. Yeah. Did they find your pot? Go ahead. I can hear her doing that. Oh my God. Oh, that's so funny. It's so harrowing though. I mean, your dad must have been in shock for a long time after Right, of course. Oh my God.
Mhm.
Boy, they picked the wrong house that day.
Mm. Good God.
Oh my God.
Well, that's, what kind of person, idiot, sees a cop and decides to attack him with a bayonet?
Did the guy in the basement
He's got a
die?
gun, come
Did
on.
the guy in the basement die? I know. I know. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Wow, yeah. Right. You got to
I know,
internalize
that's
that.
probably, I mean, that's just. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I know. That's why I was telling Art, I said, when the first thing you showed me was this big bullet hole in the dining table.
Yeah, no kidding.
I always thought that was really, I love the stories about your mom and dad. Your dad, especially, Nick went to private school because his dad was a great gambler.
Uh-huh. Oh,
Yeah. So, well, let's take your. So you started in Chicago in comedy, right, Nick? I love Bob.
wow, yeah.
He's a great guy. No, 86 was the peak of the boom. How old were you again? About 24, 22?
Right in there.
Right in there. Playing drums. Were you 21? Because I met you when you were 24, I think. Yeah. Standing in the parking lot at Igby's in Southern California. He'd just gotten into town, and he was standing there sweating like a whore in church because he was wearing
A lady of the evening in church?
A lady of the evening in church. Right, exactly. And because he was wearing a wool jacket because he'd just gotten into town and he wasn't quite acclimated to what you were wearing in LA. And he goes, I go, are you performing tonight? He goes, yeah. I said, you might want to lose the jacket, you're gonna die.
Unless your closer is passing out.
I know, exactly, because it's hot in there. It's not air conditioning. It's hot out here. But anyway, yeah, no, he had just arrived in a, what year was your Corvette?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It was. I didn't mean that, but I didn't mean it. Right. There hasn't been any urban planning.
Uh-huh.
No. Right. Yeah. Nick always tells me to move to Arizona. I could live cheaper there, and he goes, "It's paradise." I go, "I live in paradise already. Why would I move?" But yeah, but I was always impressed by the people, and you're right. Your mother, she worked and was a city council person for a long time too, right? Yeah. And she knew everybody. She just knew everybody.
So he was a
That
virgin
really
then?
explains a lot. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And I'm sure your mother just bought you drums just to get you to stop beating on the tables.
Wow.
You did. We had a drum set in the living room in Burbank. His drum set. He had his drum set set up, and my little Dawn's kids when they were little loved playing on those drums.
Yeah,
But
right.
Nick would always play during the party. He always get going. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So you had some chops. You'd already been on the road by the time you came to LA. Is that correct? Yeah. Right. I
Yeah,
know.
right, yeah.
And you did the weekend in one room, but you traveled, starting in Bloomington and go, all over the place. Yeah. Because that was is that Tom Sobel? Is that who we're talking about? Oh, that caravan. That's right. Oh, yeah. 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 Yeah, you did. And you came. So, right. And you had a little studio apartment, and we became friends, and you wanted to move upstairs to the 2 bedroom, and I was living in a studio apartment in the very scary building. You know. Well, yeah, I had the Rondells. Two of the Rondells lived there, uh, singers, and there've been murders, and I mean, it was not a. It was shot. I lived right across the street where they shot Pretty Woman, and did we talk about this already? When you and I went to Sajak, because Art went with me to Sajak that time.
Right.
The limo driver wouldn't get out of the car to ring the bell. And he called us because he didn't want to get out of the car in that neighborhood. So anyway, but you were an actor also, and you did a lot of stuff. I've told some stories already, but because I was on the road a lot when we lived in Burbank together, but you were acting. You were auditioning and doing and playing golf and smoking your body weight in pot, but you were also acting.
Yeah, that's
One
a
of
pretty
my-
good resume right there.
Yeah, it is a great resume. One of my favorite stories it was when you were working with Eugene Levy and Martin Short on that Butchart Garden uh, promo or something like that.
Oh yeah, and you sit in a little minivan.
And were you Akbar? Because you look so much alike. Good. Oh no shit! I mean,
Yeah,
it
really,
was great.
really, me too. Yeah.
Well, you performed at Second City, though. Right. Right. Oh yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So you and Eugene Levy and Martin, I want to get back to the was it the that you sat in water for like hours? Anyway, go ahead. Yeah. Uh-huh. Really long days. Oh, God.
Well, that's what I hear.
Oh, God. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
So you wrote new agent on a piece of paper. That's hilarious. God.
Right. Mhm. I love this story.
So there was what?
A hair
A hair
on the lens.
on the lens. Never mind how that happened.
God damn it.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
right. Like she had all that clout.
Oh, I love that story. That was great, though. I mean, that's just one amazing. One more thing I was going to tell Arthur that you didn't, that he might not know. Nick went to the Culinary Institute in Chicago. He's a
Oh,
great chef,
oh my God.
and as long as
We
it's
gotta
got,
pay for it, Nick, to come out.
I know, as long as it's got pork in it, he's on it.
Mhm.
Is that right? He really is an incredible cook. He's an incredible
Oh,
cook.
man.
So you're just so versatile, Nikki. He manages and owns a building.
Uh-huh.
You do really well. You're still doing stand up and you're producing now, which is probably much more lucrative than going out on the road. Well, you're 13 years younger than me, but yes. Right, exactly.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Wow. What was he on?
Probably Coke back in those days.
Billy Reback? Was it Billy Reback? Okay.
Yeah.
And he got me.
Oh my God.
That's crazy. I know we had it was fun.
Yeah, those were.
It was fun, and you didn't mind doing week longs because that meant you could actually unpack your suitcase. You know.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
There
to
was
you
some
guys
good
it
stories.
did. Not to me.
Oh, you had some fun.
I had fun, but it was a different kind of
It wasn't the good old boys. Kind of
No,
fun, yeah.
being women, it would be, I mean, I got told not to answer the phone. Don't answer the phone if it rings.
Oh, because there
In the
was
condo.
the girlfriends would be calling and they
Mhm,
go, "Who was
mhm.
that?"
Yeah. It's,
Right.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it
Right.
only happened to me.
Been on both
It only
sides.
happened to me once that I really remember. What I do remember is the great guys that I did work with were very protective.
Oh, okay.
They were very
That's good.
protective of me. They would make sure that I didn't walk to the car alone. They were just always really nice to me. I think they were afraid I was going to rat on them. But yeah, we did. I know, we stopped, and you were wondering if you're gonna have to go pull the calf out because she was having a hard time.
Which way do you go?
Well, I wanted to call 911.
Mhm.
The cow's giving birth, we need to
They're
call, she
like,
needs to go to the
"Where?"
hospital. I know, yeah, that was fun, we went to, didn't we go to the, right, exactly,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. That's right. Was that in Sioux City? That was crazy.
Wow.
I
Yeah.
remember you just went white. Oh my God.
Of course they did, but they had bigger fish to fry, and
And they wanted us to help them.
lots either. Small what? Let's make a lesson. Yeah, let's teach a lesson. Make an example of this LA guy. Yeah.
So Nick he's come out to the Pacific Northwest a couple times before. I mean, you perform in Vegas, you perform, I mean, you've been overseas. You loved doing the USO tours, didn't you?
Mhm. Right. Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Right.
Right.
Well, it was also kind of a challenge for you because let's explain it. You know, you've never been a small person.
And
Tell them about taking a shower. That's one of my favorite bits when you're over there. Because
uh-huh.